Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. I want to please let me home. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. I want to please let me home. Yes, it's back. Look at it. She's back. So afraid. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Yes, it's back. Look at it. She's back. So afraid. Yes, it's back. 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 I created a monster, cause nobody wants to see monster no more. They want shady, I'm top liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating. You waited this long to stop invading. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and get, come on the lips, fuck that, come on the lips, and some on the tips, and get ready. This shit's about to get heavy, I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little aliens, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners helpless. When someone comes along on a mission and yells, yeah, a visionary, vision is scary. To start a revolution, polluting the airwaves, a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone kissing my ass. It's a disaster, such a catastrophe. When you receive so damn much of my ass, you ask for me. Well, I'm back. Fix your minutes and a tune in and I'm gonna enter in the front of your skin like a splitter. The center of attention, back with a winner. I'm interesting. The best things, investing in your kids' ears and nesting.
I think I got sound. Somebody let me know if my mic's working. I got a completely different setup here, and I don't know if it's going to work.
You sent for me? Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy.
Oh, Melissa, how you doing? Vlad was here. All right, you were supposed to be quiet. You're not quiet. All right. How do I get rid of that? Oh, that's what was going on. I'm doing pretty good. I had my shoulder surgery and I'm doing better. Got some videos here I'm going to try to, I missed last week because last Tuesday morning I had surgery. So Tuesday night I was completely out of it. But we got some videos that I don't know if people have seen yet, so I figured we'd take a look at them and check out how a taser works. Everybody's just joining. You haven't missed anything. We're just getting started. You got the probes with the little barbs on it. Look like they would hurt enough.
Hey guys, what's going on? Guys, I'm sorry
Of course, this courtesy Officer 401 over here.
the videos have been kind of far and few between. It has been a crazy week. It has been non-stop. I had court yesterday morning and I have it again tomorrow morning. Going to court sucks when you are on night shift. You work all night long and then you just have long enough to like get home, get a bite to eat, maybe shower. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of court. It was kind of cool. So whenever your brain is like sending signal active shot, you want the other night he ran from our sergeant and he ended up jumping a couple of fences. So I got in the area and I was looking for the guy, and sure as shit he pops out between two houses. Like I kind of estimated where he would come out at. As soon as I turn the corner, there he is crossing the street. So I get out of my car and I start walking up to him and I'm like, hey bro. And with no hesitation, this dude takes off, ass and elbows, through a field. I have my body cam on, and I do have the footage, but unfortunately, I can't show you guys the footage because I can get in trouble. It's an active investigation.
Well, so what
I'm going to show you some footage.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, man.
Okay, relax.
I can't breathe.
Policy does not allow me to upload
What did I do that
body
wrong?
cam video.
I didn't have nothing to eat.
On June 11th, 2023, officers responded to an area following a report of a man walking around with his pants to his ankles.
Yeah. What's your name, partner?
Why? What did I do?
Well, we had people saying that you're staggering around. I've seen you. And
No,
you've been
I just was walking.
Well, what's your name? What's your name, partner?
Chris.
Chris, what's your last name?
Scott.
You got your ID on you, buddy?
What did I do?
Yeah, it was Chris Scott. Huh?
What did I do?
Well, so what are you reaching for back here?
My wallet.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You're walking around with your pants
Once
down.
again, they said that you're standing there and your pants were falling down.
That's what I
It
said.
probably was.
Okay. Well, let me see you check your ID for you there.
It probably was. That's not good to start with. Just saying now, if your pants are hanging around your ankles, you're in the wrong spot.
You can leave it in your wallet if you want. That way I'll take it all back out. 13 break for an 11 DL.
I mean, it's hard.
It's hard what?
My pants, like, I'm always pulling them out.
Yeah, okay. All right. Copy. You gonna be good for me?
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, man, I didn't. No, please.
He doesn't play. He was ready for you to run.
I can't breathe. I can't
You can breathe.
What did
13
I
Taser
do?
deployed, 1 in custody.
I can't breathe. Did you hear your lungs making that noise? That would be you exhaling. That's part of breathing, making that noise saying you can't breathe. Just wanted to point that out.
Hands behind your back. You got a warrant. And you went to run.
Please. Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay,
I'm
relax
laying on
for
my
me.
arm.
Just relax
Please.
for me. Just relax.
Ow.
Just relax. Just relax. You shouldn't have run, buddy.
Ouch.
I know it hurts, but you shouldn't have run. I got you, sir. You got it. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Well, you shouldn't have run, fella.
What's your name?
Chris.
Chris?
Yeah.
Did you learn a valuable lesson today?
Yes.
What's the lesson that we learned?
Don't run.
Don't run from the police, right?
Yeah.
Sucks, doesn't it? Don't worry.
Okay, buddy.
You just have to reset.
It took you this long to learn it, but at least you learned it.
But you'll be okay.
All right, just relax for us, okay? Let me get some gloves here. And
Can I sit up, please? Oh.
I was getting you off the ground. Have a seat.
yep, you got a warrant out of Athens. What'd you run for, buddy? Huh?
All right, now I've been curious about this. Do you guys want to watch the whole video, or do you just want to see the good parts? Because last week I was showing, or not last week, but the last time I was on, I was showing just the good parts and cutting a bunch out, and people were saying, where's the rest of the video? But I was thinking about just seeing the tasing parts and the good parts, and this boring part, I don't know if we want to watch it, or do we want to skip this part?
Okay, well listen, right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say cannot be used against you in a court of law. If you can't afford an attorney, you want to be appointed to represent you. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah.
Okay. What, did you know you had a warrant?
No, I didn't.
Well, why'd you run?
I had the feeling that you guys because you pulled up on me. That's the way I always do.
Okay. All right. Well, you shouldn't run from the police. We're not here to hurt you or anything. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, do you have any...
That's the way I always do. How often is always doing it? I'm just curious.
Anything illegal in your pockets on you? Anything that's going to poke us or cut us? Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. 1, 2, 3, there you go. We'll get you taken care of. Nothing in here that's going to poke me, right?
No.
Yeah, buddy.
Man.
It's all right. Get you taken care of.
Can I please finish my cigarette?
Maybe here in a minute, okay? But right now we're going to go through some things, okay? 13, make that call and do the heck on.
Okay, hey, Mr. Scott, is it right, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to remove these little probes from you.
Okay, look up here. Watch my fingers up here.
Ready?
Watch, look at my fingers. I got it.
2.
Ow.
Okay.
One of them.
Okay.
All right. Look at that bird over
Look
there.
here. Look up here. See? 1, 2, 3. There
Is
it
my
is.
face bleeding?
No, your face ain't bleeding.
Can I please finish my cigarette?
Where's your used car?
It's still on. Yep, it's still on. Yep.
All right, let me see it.
All right, we'll pull the probes out.
Put these back.
Down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
No.
Alright, yes, ma'am. She'll call you from the jail, okay? Mom, she gotta get on the phone right now, okay?
Excuse me. I'm trying to see what she got arrested for.
Get down in one.
I don't feel like...
One. Taser.
On November 1st, 2023, an officer responded to reports of a student disrupting a university classroom.
You just coming in here just to say something dumb, and I don't want to talk to you right now.
First of all, listen to me.
I'm upset right now. I'm
And
not...
I understand that. But just because you're upset doesn't mean that it's going to make everything right.
It's not.
I'm here for a reason, right?
Why are you...
I would not be here.
Why did you come up here?
Are you disrupting class today, or
That's how they
what's
feel?
going on? No, I'm asking you.
That's how they feel. That's their entitlement.
I'm not.
That's their entitlement,
I am
sir.
asking you.
Sir.
What is the problem?
You don't understand me. You're outsider.
Let me know in the comments. Do we want to watch the whole video, or do we want to just skip through and get to the tasing parts?
So that's how they feel?
How am I an outsider? I work here.
Right. But you don't understand me on that type of level, sir. Leave me alone. You don't understand me, right?
No, listen to me.
No, listen to me. You don't understand me, right?
I'm
Right.
trying to find out what is going on.
Exactly. I'm trying to get you to understand from a different perspective because you don't understand.
No, the minute I walked in and I tried to talk to you.
Because I was upset, sir. I'm trying to do right. I mean it.
Is she a student here, same thing?
She's a student in this class. We're just trying to get her out of the building because she's disrupting the other class.
And I'm not, ma'am, you have every right to feel that way. That's your entitlement, right? I'm not talking to you no more. That's your entitlement, right?
Do you
No,
have
that's
your
your
ID?
entitlement, right? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. That's your entitlement,
Do you
right?
have an ID?
That's your entitlement, right?
Do you have
That's
your
your
ID?
entitlement, right? Okay, yes, ma'am. That's your entitlement. So you're able to feel however you feel, ma'am, because that's how it came to you. But it might not come to me that way. I might not agree with you, but it might make you feel less of a person because I don't agree with you, ma'am. Exactly, but that's you, but that's not everybody else. So you want me to leave because you feel like I'm distracted in the class, but when I was trying to be calm and trying to explain stuff, y'all all made judgment of me. Y'all didn't get it. It wasn't you. It's them. I'm pertaining to them.
Let's get to the bottom
I'm
of this.
pertaining to them.
What is your name?
Because I'm pertaining to them and they don't understand me, I kept trying to show them that it's about the title, but because it might not mean that to you, don't mean it to me.
Okay, let's move
So,
forward.
I'm not talking to you.
You
can get my name through him. I'm not talking to you though. So, like I was saying, ma'am.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. Okay. Have we ever learned manners? No, didn't think so.
Do you guys know her? Because let me talk to you out here. I'm telling you, it is crossing. It's beyond the right thing. If you guys, are you her friend? I saw you talking to her downstairs.
I'm her friend.
What is the problem?
I guess.
She's been touched on
and she just got kicked out of her grandmother's house because they wouldn't let her believe what she was saying.
So what does that have to do with this?
That's what we were just telling Mr. Nolan. It's just too much depression and all that. She just got kicked out, like literally just.
How old is she?
I think she like what, 18, 19? She like 19,
Okay,
20.
do you know her name? And she's in your class?
Yeah. If she, I don't want her to get in no trouble, man. I just couldn't.
Well,
get her
that's it's beyond that now. So.
Listen, I was touched on.
Okay, Miss Smith.
Great.
How can we help you?
You can't help me, Mel, because you don't understand me, Mel. You will never understand me.
Well, who can we find that understands?
Nobody.
Okay, Miss Smith, listen to me.
Nobody, Mel.
Miss Smith.
I was touched on. So I feel a certain way about certain things that you might not think of because you don't know me.
Okay.
So because you don't
right
know
now,
me, because you don't know me, you make judgment based on how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel, but don't make me feel less of a person because you feel some type of.
Yes, they don't know you. You're in a room with a bunch of computers for people they know that are students to come and use the computers. They don't know you. What part of that's so hard to understand?
Okay. That's how mama made me feel. So you triggered me, but I try to still explain. But because of the whole class want to make it about them, instead of trying to look at it in a different perspective because of the generational curse.
Would you like to continue being in this class?
Y'all make it about y'all instead of what it really is because of how you feel. Don't make somebody feel less of a person just because of you have a different
Can you
opinion.
get your things, please?
But
Miss Smith, can you get your things?
Like make it about you and you violate or you make me feel something that you might not know. It was unintentional, but because you don't know me.
Is this her stuff, do you think? Miss Smith, is this your stuff?
You're trying to.
She's not talking to you.
In the wrong way. If you want to get to know me or you want to know me on a certain level, I feel like you should come to me. I want somebody to understand me. So I want to open up. And
I know you're trying to ignore me. Miss Smith, I am telling you.
Sir, I don't want to talk to you because when I
It doesn't matter.
It does, but
Yes,
because
it
it don't
does.
matter
You're
to
not
you.
in charge
Okay,
here.
I don't care.
You're not in
You're
charge
entitled to
here.
feel that. I'm not trying to make you feel.
Yes, you're disrupting the class.
Y'all feel that way.
Do you know?
You don't understand what went on. But because I tried to explain myself and you don't want to hear what I have to say.
You've already said you're
already out here.
Huh?
Her things are out.
But because you just came in, you don't understand me, sir.
So I'm trying to talk to you. What is your problem?
But
Like I said, let me know for future episodes. Do we want to just skip to the tasing part, or do we want to watch the whole story before and after, or before or after? Now, a lot of times I like the story before and to see why I got tased, but not always this long. I like to see the tasing. A little more action here.
you would allow me to explain it to you.
Explain it to me now.
But when I tried to do that, you just
No, you.
I can, Mel.
Okay,
I
you
don't
need to leave
care.
the building.
See,
You
you want to
building.
understand me, but
you're
wanna
not
just
giving me many options.
But you feel
You're
that
not
way. That's
give-
what you're entitled to. Don't put your hands on me. I'm not putting my hands on you.
I'm telling you.
You can feel that way, but don't put your hands on me, sir, because you feel that way because you feel a certain way.
There's certain options.
Because you feel a certain way, you're entitled to feel. Because do not touch me. I'm not putting my hands on you. Do not be disrespectful. Do not put it. Yeah, bitch. Because I will take it there with you really like I don't give a fuck because you don't know me. We can take it there. We can take it there because you just put your hands on me. So I feel disgusted. So I put my hands on you. If I put my hands on you because you have that badge on your chest, you feel like it's right. You don't know me. And that's why I don't want to talk to you. No, it's not having no seat. You just put your hands on me. I didn't put my hands on you. I'm trying to talk to you. So because you don't understand me, sir, you just making it about you.
Do not touch me.
Do not touch me. You just touched me.
Okay.
You just touched me. But it's about you, right? It's about you, right? It's about you, right? It's about you, right? It was okay for you to put your hands on me, right? Shut up. I'm leaving, sir.
No, you're not. It's
I'm
beyond
leaving,
that
sir.
now. You've already touched me.
But you put your hands on me first. You put your hands on me first. It's okay for you to put your hands on me. It's okay for you to put your hands on me, but it's disrespectful to put my hands on you. That's entitlement.
I need you.
I'm trying to.
I need you to sit down and calm down.
Sir, I can't.
need you
I'm gonna just.
It doesn't matter who, oh my God, my hair's a mess. Doesn't matter who touched you first. You're not allowed to touch him. You're not allowed to touch him back. You're not allowed to defend yourself while he's placing handcuffs on you. That's not how it works. Sorry.
leave.
Okay.
You don't have to deal with me no more.
I've already asked you that, and you didn't want to do that.
Because you asked me to explain. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no?
What is the problem?
I don't feel like I can talk to you, sir. You don't understand me.
Okay.
So I don't feel.
You've already listened to me. Can
Sir,
you calm down?
let me apologize for
calm down?
let me take initiative for what I do wrong.
Okay.
And apologize, but after that, I'm gonna leave it alone. You're gonna let me go, okay?
No, it doesn't work that way.
But because you feel that way, that's how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel, but you're invalidating how I feel. You making how you feel.
George, just let us walk.
We're gonna have
I just told you that he just said he was gonna tase me. He's not letting me leave because he don't understand me. And this is why he put his hands on me first. Did I take it that far? No. You don't understand me, sir. I don't feel like talking to you is helping me. I'm gonna just go.
Do you have?
You see, I'm walking away from the situation because you're not understanding me, and I'm trying to not be disrespectful. But you just, sir, shut up! Don't talk to me, y'all. Bro,
Miss Smith, sit down for a second. Miss Smith, you are not in charge here.
And because you have a bachelor of SCR, you more than no. So you mean to tell me just no? It's not about you right now. No, I try to calm down and try to no. You made it about you because you don't understand me. You didn't mean to. It's not okay.
Look at the moment.
Let's just go. Let's just go quietly.
No, stop. Sheree, stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Don't touch me.
Hey, Bam.
Stop. Touch me if you want to. Touch me if you want to. You don't touch me if you want to.
Stop.
You're squaring up.
You just put your hands on me, sir.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
No.
Get down on the ground. I'm not going to ask you again.
I don't care.
I got a question. Why are you in school wearing a swimsuit and pajama bottoms? Just curious.
Get down in one.
I don't feel
one. Taser. Get down on the ground. Get down. Get down on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
Pretty good.
Put your hands behind your back.
I wasn't sure if she was going down on the first one.
231 Santa Fe. I need 1038. Disruptive student on campus as soon as possible. 1038.
A 1038 is never great. Just saying now.
Can I get up, sir?
No, stay down. Have EMS in route.
All right, I got to learn how to put a poll up so that way I can do this a little easier. Do we want to see just the tasing part, or do we want to see the entire video? People are going to have to let me know in the chat and in the comments and teach me how to do this.
Taser deployed.
I'll learn eventually. I promise. It might take me 2 or 3 tries,
guys over there, please.
but I'll learn eventually.
May I get up, please?
No.
Can you at least get this out of my hand? This hurt. Whatever this is in my hand. Can you get that one? Sir, can I get up? You got me in handcuffs, so I can't do nothing. Can I get up?
No.
Okay. Oh my God.
Who was that from?
Why can't I get up?
Naya. Thank you so much, Naya. Yes, definitely. Definitely. You know what? We got a bonus. Wonton noodle pop. Where's the wonton? Who wants a cookie? Homer. Come here, wonton. Wonton. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, wait. I only got one arm. Hang on a second. Don't move. Don't move. Stay there, dog. There you are. That's for the home dog. That's for Homer. This is from Naya. Yeah, that's from Naya. Yeah. Come here, wonton. Oh, we got a visitor. We got a visitor. We got the wonton noodle pup. This is the wonton noodle pup. You gonna get a cookie too? Yeah. Oh, you don't want it? What? Oh, I gotta put you down first. And now you'll take the cookie? Oh, there you go. Naya, thank you so much. The doggies love you for it.
Because I asked you not to.
Okay. I hope you know you're gonna lose your job, because I just want you to understand from a different perspective, but because you got that bad in your chest, you don't understand me. I told you I didn't feel comfortable talking to you anymore, because when I tried to, you didn't understand me, you just pushed me away. But because you felt some type of way, you decided to do it, take it to this extent. But because you walked in and I made an assumption, like you just did about me, it's okay. It's cool though. Man, do you see this though?
One black female.
You should respect me because I told you I didn't want to talk to you. I walked away. But ha, you're mad. And you're going to lose your job today. And because I'm going to go to the people and tell them how I really felt. And you did that's wrong, but because you have that badge, you feel like you're right. And
10-4.
So enjoy this moment because you're going to be fired.
For the moment, everything's 10-4. One black female in handcuffs. I have EMS en route. They're going to check you out before I can remove any of that stuff, okay? Just so you know.
I'm asking you nicely, so please remove it because it hurts. Can you just put it up?
I can't take it out. EMS is going to have to take it out, okay? They're on their way.
Okay, now that you just did all this, how does this make you feel?
Beg your pardon?
All right, let's see what we got going on.
It's not gonna work, buddy. I know, but just put the knife down.
No!
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
No, man.
Put the knife down.
Come down, Jimmy, come down. Whoa! Hey, Jimmy, come down. Jimmy, come over here, huh? Jimmy, his name's on. Hey, here. No!
I guess he's taking the upper ground. After this, we're going to queue up the video that we're all here to see, but let's check this one out here for a minute, because this looks like it might be interesting.
Oh! Don't do it, man.
Lead it to you 10-3. If somebody has a flex, bring it. He's on the rooftop. He's armed with one knife. Get it. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Don't do it. Get down.
Shoot me! Come on!
Get down. Get down.
Come on!
Don't throw that brick. Don't throw the brick. Get back.
Shoot me! No! That's my brother!
Don't over. Get on that side of the house.
I'm not sure if my audio works when I'm not on the screen, but after this one, regardless, we're going to check out the one that we're all here to see. But for now, what do we got here? Let's see.
Already asked for that. Just stay on that side of the house. Slow down. Just stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there, buddy. Just stay right there. All I want to do is help you. All I want to do is help you. Get inside the house. Get inside the house. Just stay right there.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Just stay right there, bud. Nobody wants to hurt you.
Hey, calm down, please.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna need the flex on the east side of the residence. He's on a tree, trying to get down.
So, hey, how can we help you? Hey, if there's someone in the backyard, go inside the house and lock the door.
I don't know if there's someone back there.
Yeah, he's going down. Hey. Hey, drop the knife, buddy. Drop me, Jaime. Please drop me.
Imagine this going on in your neighborhood at 7 o'clock in the morning. Wow. And remember, smash that dislike button. Like, for some reason you find something to like, you can hit that one too. Your choice, of course.
Thank you. They're going to cut me up in pieces, dog.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh, yeah, you, yeah.
No, we're not. Hey, you gotta stay back.
Hey, bring me water.
Hey, hey, do you want a water? Hey, officers. Hey, stop. Do you want a water? Jaime.
Yup.
Jaime.
Yeah, you.
Hey, Kirasawa. Kirasawa.
Stand by. We're dealing with this guy.
No. Hey, do you want some water? Hey, stop.
Stay right there, buddy.
Can I help you? Let me get you some water. Hey, please, officers.
Just stay right. Hold on, buddy. We're trying to get you some help.
Hey, can I stop him? Hey, stop.
Look at you.
Wait, he's not on the roof anymore? He climbed from the roof through the tree to the wall. We got Monkey Boy over here.
It's coming off the roof.
Oh! Hey,
let's start meds and have him stand off.
Hey, Jaime.
Don't do that, buddy.
Oh! Hey, stop. Please, dog. Oh! Taser, please, don't just shoot him.
Let him shoot me, fool.
No,
Jaime, we're not going to hurt you. Jaime, we're not going to hurt you.
Hey, why is it just 2 units?
No, they're going to turn me in. Go that way, go that way.
Hey, I'm putting the fence right now.
Huh?
Why are you guys...
Get done. Turn on your gut now.
Oh, they double
Turn
around.
Get
Hit him a third time.
Get down. Get the knife out. Get your taser out.
Yep, he ripped them tasers. He ripped them probes out.
Fighting with one.
Oh, he's chewing on your thumb? Dry Stone's ass. There we go.
Stop! Stop!
Just in that particular situation, I'm thinking, not from experience, I'm just guessing here, do not tase him in the face while he has your thumb in his mouth, because he just might clench up. I'm just saying now, safety first.
Stop. Hey, this it. Hey.
Thinking 2, 10, 14, 18.
Stop. I just come down, please. Hey. Hey, government. I got his wrist.
Thinking 2, 10, 14, 18.
Okay. We need to get him cuffed and up.
What?
We need to get him cuffed. He's starting to lose consciousness. We need to get him up.
We need to get him cuffed.
Cuff first and then up. He's losing consciousness. Come on, get him up. See? Get him up. Okay.
Come on. Turn him over. He's losing consciousness. He's losing consciousness.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Let's get medics. Sit him up because he's. Yeah, we need to get medics over here. Yeah, they're standing. He's losing consciousness. Okay.
Yeah, that's about it on that one. Now, what we all came here for,
He's passed out. He's Stop it!
The jail is going to love you.
In the evening on April 5th, 2022, officers from the Bay County Sheriff's Office in Florida received a mental illness call from a father concerned about their distressed son. According to the affidavit complaint, the son commented to his father about how he wanted to blow his brains out. Soon afterwards, an officer knocks on the door to the son's residence for the checkup.
Hi, are you doing? Yeah. Hey, man, we got a call from your dad.
I know I did. Look, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Are you a cop?
I am. Chris Williams with the Sheriff's Office. Good to meet you, man.
My dad didn't know what's going on. Like, I'm pissed. See my head. Look at the back of my head. I've been hitting the head a lot, so I can't handle normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I get so aggressive. Look, I'm in a great place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on house, but I'm lost, man. And like I told my dad, I get like a text message. People saying, "Hey, a text message says this." That should not be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. If you want to take me to jail or we can go ahead.
Okay.
I want handcuffs, so I'll go.
Okay.
Like I have a medical condition.
I haven't seen the text messages yet. What's in the text message?
I'm just pissed. And my dad is a great dad. Like, I'm living here for free.
Yeah.
But my dad's narcissistic. He's like, yeah, he can't. Oh, what? You just say something? Oh, you say something? Oh, call the cops. What? Oh, yeah, what? That's how he is.
Did you say anything about wanting to hurt yourself?
No, I said, look, I will kill you a little bit. Cause like he
you say you were going to kill him or you?
No, that's what I do. I reacted in a split second.
Give me just 1 second.
Don't
49 to other units. You can stay 10.
Man.
I'm telling you.
I know you're doing your job, but that's not fair. Like that's not fair to me, though.
I know. That's what I just told him is that they can stay 10-8. That means they can stay in their zones. We're good. Okay.
I'm a military boy, son. Look, I'm not trying to. I'm drunk.
You were saying you were out of your meds.
No, I'm not. I have all my meds. I'll show them all to you if you want to.
Yeah, you mind if I step inside?
As the initial responding officer enters the son's home, two other officers wait outside.
I don't want him to get agitated. He saw the cars roll up and he's like,
I got you. That's why. Okay. I got you. I mean, if you need me to, I can get out of here. If y'all got it, I'll hang out here. It don't matter.
It's kind of tight.
I think I was out here when Delaney dealt with him last time. You may just hang out down here.
Yeah. Like I said, I hadn't talked to your dad yet to see what was in the text messages, but.
Hey, how are you, man? Good. Actually, I'm not that good, but.
Yeah.
You got a pretty interesting. It's a heck of an entrance.
As the son and the initial officer walk out of the house, the initial officer walks away to give another arriving officer a quick update, hinting at what might have been discussed inside the home.
He's not coming out admitting that he said he was going to kill himself, and I'll get Dad to send me the text messages, and then we'll take him home. He may buck a little bit just because he's pretty high-strung right now.
As the officers continue to speak to the son outside, he makes several movements that cause the officers to be especially cautious of the situation.
Is that the only way in and out of that apartment?
Kinda.
Golly.
It is.
Had me,
That's a hit.
threw me for a loop for a minute. I was like, where the heck are we going?
My dad's, you guys have
Hey, man, you're good.
My dad's pissed. I don't like my dad. My dad called the cops right now. I'm a little bit.
Well, we're just out here to check on you. That's the only thing.
I'm okay. Look. I'm okay. I am. And my dad is shallow. My dad is a narcissist. He goes, hey, you can live here. But if you live here, hey, if you do something wrong, well, if you know someone like that, hey, I'm gonna call the cops on you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is so disgusting. It is. And I'm not pissed. I'm not gonna take the talk. My dad is a shallow bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And he shoves me into it's like, hey, I came to live here, like bow to your demands. He's the greatest dad and the shittiest dad at the same time. It's like a 50-50 coin. I'm a person of mental abuse. I'm the victim here. I really am. I don't care if y'all believe me or not.
No, I'm just listening to you.
I know what I'm saying, but my dad is he's such a narcissist. Like, hey, what did that? Oh, hey, I'll give you $100. I'll give you $100. Hey, I have my weed card. Hey, you want to get some pot?
then like the next day, go, what, you want a bus spot?
Give me a little bit of space.
I know, but I'm saying you want a bus spot? Oh, you bought the pot?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, just give me a little space. I can hear you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know.
I don't like people getting in my bubble.
I know, but I don't either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the cops come out either.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, I don't like the cops come out either. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Green shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, don't touch me.
Don't you get up on me.
You touched me. Hold up.
Back up. Don't you come up on me.
Hey, you need to stay back,
touched me twice.
Yeah, you keep getting in my space.
I didn't touch you. I'm
Sir?
you got in space. You still in your damn mustache.
Sir, this is not going to work out well for you if you want to do that.
Hey, cut your bald. You'll
good.
Haircut.
Sir, I'm going to ask you.
I'm not touching you. I'm not, you're not telling me.
This ain't going to work out well for you if you want to keep coming up to me. You need to stay back.
I'm not coming to you nothing.
Okay.
Exactly. Look, your haircut's queer. And he thinks he's laughing too, because look, he knows that you think you're queer. I saw it. How else?
Okay.
I'm going inside now.
Okay. Come on. No.
You guys got a warrant? You got a warrant? No, I'm going inside now. Fuck you.
Yeah, no. Hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
All right, definitely, Rem. I agree. The leading up, I just don't know if the afterwards, but the leading up to, I definitely won't cut off anything from the beginning. Thanks for the input.
Stop resisting. Stop. Taser.
Let me call you right back.
Go down. Hands behind your back. I didn't touch somebody. Hands behind your back. Ow. Hands behind your back. Ow. Hands behind your back. On the ground. You got the cuffs? Cuffs. You got the cuffs? Don't you move.
I didn't touch you. You're on camera.
55. Now you're going to jail.
You're on camera. I'm going.
Now you're going to jail.
No, we're all on camera.
That
was careful. I didn't ask anybody.
Yeah, he wanted to get up in our face.
No, I didn't.
The lies.
You're on camera. You're on camera.
Yes.
You're on camera.
So were you, my
So I didn't touch somebody. That was tough.
All right.
Well,
that was tough.
All right.
And you're on camera.
Yep.
I'm y'all.
We got these to deal with first.
Y'all get sued.
You got another one with the super attorney, because I still haven't met the attorney that sues cops for situations like this, but if he's out there, drop him my number.
Sir, you're going to jail for battery on a law enforcement officer today. Well, sucks for you.
Well, you kicked me in the face.
Yeah, you kicked me in the face.
You got EMS roll?
No, he doesn't need it.
It's all on camera.
Where's the first two go? In the front somewhere.
I don't know, but it wasn't a good connection. I think it was in the front. And I hit him here and followed up here.
It's all on camera. Christ. Dad.
Stop.
Dad.
Sir.
It's on camera. We're all good.
You need to settle down. You're taking.
Wait, so at this point, they still don't know where the probes went in the front?
The ride again, okay?
We're all good.
There's somewhere.
He's got two in the bag.
You want to grab it?
That was tough.
You want to get your camera out of your car and just grab that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pull them out.
At this moment, the officers are attempting to remove the small darts on the end of the electrical wire, referred to as probes, out of the son's body.
You swung me first. That was up and so horrible.
Sucks for you.
Shame yourself.
Sucks for you, man.
That's what.
All right.
I bet, right?
Hey, it's over. You're going to jail.
Oh, yeah, I bet I am now.
Okay, you're
oh,
under
that's
arrest.
10, my son. We got 4-on-1.
You're only making it worse on yourself, sir.
I didn't touch anybody. I didn't even touch anybody. That didn't even hurt.
Well, that's the first in a while.
I didn't touch you, man. What the hell's wrong with you?
Got Band-Aids?
I was mad as but like.
Yeah, I know that.
I didn't touch you, bro.
While we get the other ones out.
You
can roll you over.
You can't take a joke that.
Watch.
That's so mean. That's so mean.
I'm on this side. Let's roll on the other side.
That hurt. That hurt though. I feel like a champion, didn't I?
This one. Yeah, it wasn't a good connect on those.
That hurt, and the back one closed.
When they tase you in your sack and they say there's nothing there to connect you, it wasn't a good connect. That's probably not how he meant it, but that's how I'm taking it anyway. Smash that dislike button.
Here my nuts, like a little up, there you go. Oh, it hurts. Get out. Rip it. It's so much.
I think that one's in.
Maybe a missed.
That hurt. That shit brought me nuts. I didn't touch you, man. Come on, bro. Don't take me to jail.
Hey, you're going to jail. You fought 3 cops.
No, I didn't touch anybody.
Okay. Well,
one in the front right here, or just
we'll let the body cam prove you what's going on.
You got the camera still?
Yeah,
hey, Dad, look, it's on the camera. Look, it's on my nuts. Look. But try to out. I did not.
Right in the balls. Nice.
We're not.
It was a homeless.
That was not targeted.
Right in the balls. I wonder if they got one in each. That would have been a really good shot.
Yeah, but don't take me to jail, man.
Yeah. Well, where do you want to go today?
I don't care. Just anywhere.
You're not going.
Let's talk.
You're going to jail.
Let's talk.
Where do you want to go?
Anywhere. Let's talk.
Okay, jail then.
Come on, man.
As calm as you were.
I didn't touch him.
He kept coming up on me.
No, I didn't. He got mad. We both got mad. We got irrational, and look.
He didn't get mad. You did.
I did, but you came on the aftermath. You came on the aftermath. I know.
You are drunk and you have a problem listening.
I know, but look, you said something that made me mad. Like I'm sorry.
What made you mad?
Please don't take me to jail.
What made you mad? What did he say that made you mad?
He was smart, man, and like I acted emotional in a 1 second thing.
Well,
look, he knows I was nice.
Hey, you make stupid decisions.
I was nice.
And yeah, I know it looks weird when I lean over like that, but I'm doing okay. Don't worry about it. I had a rotator cuff surgery last Tuesday, which is why I didn't do anything, but we're doing a lot better. I got this huge ass, you can't see the cushion. I got this huge ass cushion on my belly that I got to hold my arm at, but left-handed, I pretty much can't do anything, but we're still attempting to do this, so.
You make stupid decisions. You
yes, I did. Okay. Don't take me to jail, man.
Yeah. It's too late, sir.
I did not assault anybody, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you kicked me.
No, I didn't. You.
Yep. Everybody good?
I'm good.
I'm going to jail?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Come on, man.
All
Please
day.
Don't call my dad. Look, my dad is.
We'll let him know.
Look, my dad is a colonel in the military.
Yeah, I'm talking to him right now.
And what in the world does that do? What does that do for us? We don't care. He's in the military.
Look, man, just go, hey. Please don't take me to jail, guys.
Sorry, sir. Damage is done. We could have talked about it earlier, but when you started getting in our face and then charging him, we don't do that.
He told you several times to get back,
right.
And you kept coming up at him, and then you started to threaten him.
No, I didn't.
And then tried to provoke him by making fun of him.
No, I did make fun of his hair because it's kind of yellow.
Yeah, you were trying to provoke him.
Well, he provoked me first.
And then we went to go place you in handcuffs because we weren't going to let you back inside.
You provoked me first. Hey, look, he's looking at his face. He's going, yeah, I did.
I didn't provoke you at all.
I did make fun of him. I said he was kind of gay looking.
Oh.
No, sir, you provoked
and then
us.
You started to fight.
I stood up. Can I just sit up? I'm not
sure.
What's this?
Yeah.
Look, where's my arms? Let me sit up. Let me stop.
Watch out for the nails.
My left arm.
Watch out for the nails and those boards over there.
I can breathe now.
That was fun.
All right, so he's got pre-warning on the nails now. He's forewarned is forearmed, right? At least that's what they say.
No oxygen. Laying down. Come on, man. Let me go inside, man. I'm not
way past that one.
Would have been a couple hours at Life Management. Get your lithium.
Life Management.
You ripped that one off.
This is not fair.
You're right. I didn't come to.
My bad. I know. Look, I know. But my dad should not put cops, man.
He's worried about you.
I know, but like it was a worthless. Look, my dad's a great man. And he goes, no, and like now it's turned someone. Shoot me. I'm not a felon. I've never been a person. I'm
didn't come here to take you to jail.
Please don't take me to jail.
Sure, go one time.
Take me to.
And there's a good possibility when you get out of jail, then you're going to be Baker Acted.
The Baker Act is a Florida law that enables families and loved ones to provide emergency mental health services and temporary detention for people who are impaired because of their mental illness and who are unable to determine their needs for treatment.
Possibly.
That's not just in Florida. Baker Act me?
No, not first. Sorry, sir. You have to be responsible for your actions.
But I should not have had actions.
You fought us.
I did not want to.
You didn't have to.
If once they got haircut, I would not say anything.
See, does that
He made fun of me first.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. His haircut was weird.
How did he make fun of you?
He goes, hey, man, look, he did this, how this. And I was like, oh, you know, your hair goes.
That doesn't make any sense, sir. He didn't make fun of you.
I'm so sorry, guys. Just take me to jail, man. Stop talking.
Hey, go and sit down, all right?
I'm not resisting, man.
Just sit down.
Ow, I knew what I... Ow! Ow, I knew what I put. Ow! Ow!
Or maybe that, but I guess probably the bolt.
Let
me see your hand.
So he's got probes in his paws and a 10 penny up his.
I think you're all right.
It takes my butthole.
Well,
you guys are mean. It's on camera.
No, we never gave you the permission to stand up, and you stood up, so we needed to sit you back down.
Go in my house. And
that's not happening.
So why am I still sitting here?
We're waiting on EMS to come and get the probes out of your cods.
Look, I've been hit in the head. Look, my dad told you, I've been hit in the head. Look, my brain's not right.
We understand that, sir.
Just take me to the hospital. Don't take me to jail. Don't threaten me.
We're not threatening you. We're telling you facts.
I know, but like, look, my head is not right.
Well, we're gonna give you. We're gonna try to do some stuff for you to help get your head right.
Just look, pick me up and let me sit right, please.
We had you sitting right before.
I know,
Just don't try to stand up. That just made it worse. All right, just right there. Stay there. Don't move.
Because a taser was deployed, officers are waiting for an ambulance to arrive and evaluate the suspect. Obviously, they don't want him to move any more than he already has.
Just take me. Let me go inside, man.
Nope.
That hurt.
Yeah, you learned, didn't you?
That was right in front of
You're not going to do that again, all right?
That's
your first time?
That cat shot me. No, the back one didn't hurt. The one hurt.
It hurts. I've taken the ride before.
Woo.
I'm not a fan, but...
I'm not, am I?
No, I would say no. You are going to be probably hurting in the morning, though.
No, I won't be. I'm a bad.
Let's go that far now.
I would.
Might be one of
God!
Have you,
hey, look, that in the back. I went, that's hurting. I went, bah!
Have you had...
Welcome back, yo mama. Send Wonton Noodle up if you want. If not, keep him down there. He's the fuzzy one.
Your tetanus shot, man?
I don't know, but that hurt the second time. I went, that hurt.
I think I got enough of those.
Are you a sergeant? You know Officer Burr at the jail?
Yep.
That's my best friend.
You're going to get to meet him today.
Hell yeah. Tell him I'm coming. I'm not a felon, though.
You got about 3 of them now. So, you were caught on camera. So have fun with that one. What's your last name, sir? Last name?
I'm just kidding.
First name?
I'm just kidding. Come on, man. I do not. So I'm going to jail.
Facts.
Deb said he's been to jail, so I'm sure we can find it in there.
Sweet.
Probably lose that job. Ain't you sucker?
No.
Look at that little haircut. Hey, why does he swerve his hair in the front? He's like, do you call him like swerve it up in the front? Yeah. Sucker.
That's him. Won't affect me.
I bet it won't, but it will in court though. Ha ha.
Well, this is going to work out.
I bet it will too, huh?
Okay.
Sucker.
No, not torturing me anymore. Come here, doggies. We got the wonton noodle pup back. Come here. Come here. Come here. First we got Homer. Oh, that's too low. You got to sit up higher. Here's for the home dog. Oh, here's wonton. Here's the noodle pup. That's wonton noodles. Oh, I know. I know you don't like to be held when you get your cookie. I gotta get a stand for you all. You guys don't like being held when you get cookies. Oh, all the dogs love the minis. Homer's all pissed off because when Katie Zed's live, he gets a cookie like every 2 minutes. And when I'm live, he's only gotten 3 so far. But that's all. I only got PayPal. So if anybody wants to donate, you can hit me up over there if you want. If not, let's get back to the video.
Haircut. Hey, wait, say about the bell. Who you, Zach? You Zach or who you?
Who you want me to be?
Who do you want me to be?
It's up to you, man.
Like, yeah, like he's laughing too. Like, look, this dude is a sucker. None of these guys like you.
We're laughing
I can tell.
You. We're laughing at you.
Suck my.
I'm good.
I bet I would. But in trial, look, you have the around. In trial though, like, I'm gonna suck your. Because I'm gay, right?
I'm not
what?
gonna judge you, man.
Am I Zach? Who am I? The other guy's laughing like he's running away. I'm gonna talk about today. I'm a though, huh? What? Trial what? Oh, you want to tell us gay as funny, you queer? Oh, I wipe my nose. What? Oh, you got your little wobbly. What's that? Envelope? What?
Wow.
Yellow envelope boy. Yeah.
It's
Yellow
actually
envelope.
It's actually Manila.
You can bust my out, arrest me, but I'm coming for your job.
Well, I was taking a vote earlier before, and it's not finished yet. Do we want to watch the whole video? We're coming to an agreement. We should watch up to the tasing to see what led up to it. But I don't know if we want to watch the entire rest of it or if you want to get on to the next tasing. Let me know in the comments, and we'll adjust for next time.
You know who my dad is? My dad is a colonel in the Air Force. Yeah, exactly. Thumbs up. What are you, unranked boy? Boy. Hey, you look at he don't like you either, right? You're like, I know that guy don't like you. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, look at this little slick haircut. Hey, shave your head ball like mine. You got what? Hey, where are we going?
Hey, where you get your haircut at?
You know, Dave.
I shave myself. I'm gonna be a fucking gay. You go, hey, I'm bald, but hey, I'm not, but I'm gonna swerve my hair this side and go, hey, I'm cool. I'm gonna go arrest people and beat people up and they up. You know, I'm on camera. I just spit my love on those.
Yep.
Yeah, do what?
You better not.
Hey, what? You don't know the camera's here. What? Spit my goddamn on again. Do it. Spit that goddamn look at it. You got in your mouth on my lawn.
Sorry,
on camera. Do it. Oh, God, your friends like
you're crazy. You need help.
Your fucking little needs help. And your haircut needs help. Queer.
Well,
put that
first person I heard say that.
The first person. Oh, so you've never talked to a woman before? You've never talked to a woman before. You've never talked to a woman and say, hey, what does my haircut look like? Because they all go, it looks like a gay, fat that's never gotten before. Have you ever went to the beach before and look at his face? He's like, God damn it, this queer. We get it. This dude is the biggest prick job.
Yours in the truck.
He's your job, right? He's your body. Like, he is enjoying every. Look at the way he's standing. Look at the way he's standing. He is enjoying every moment.
Stop
it. Well, we'll stop it. You don't like if I stop it? You don't like if I stop it? Because I'll fuck your mom down. I don't like stuff.
You obviously do. You better sit down.
What? What? You got something to say? Oh, you don't? You don't?
The jail is going to love you when you get there. Come on.
Oh, thanks, guys.
This guy is just out of it.
Come on, don't put pressure on me. You're on camera.
Yeah, we're sitting here with a camera. It is what it is. Go and get in. Oh.
Sorry, I didn't want to get caught up on his balls.
Yeah. Put your feet in, Art.
He was first. He was first.
Get your feet in. Sorry, you're standing on it.
Sorry.
Holy smoke.
The officers temporarily place the man in a cruiser while they wait for paramedics to arrive, as they'll need medical professionals to remove the probes from his pods.
He's on the passenger side. Taser deployed to his nads. Wow. 2 of them. So.
Can you unlock your door for me? All right, man. Come on. Let's get those barbs out you.
That hurt my. Look, my is still stuck.
That's why. That's why we ain't fooling with it. Come on.
That front over here. That front hurt. Woo! That hurt. Oh, I bet. Right. It's right here by my right. It's to the left of my. Oh, you're right. Yeah. It's up here. It's above my. Hurts.
Looks like it's
that
through the
stung. Like my was right. Oh shit! Like I stopped. Like, hey, did I not play off cool though?
I wasn't here for it.
Hey, did I not? Did I? The one. Hey, I feel like you shot me there. Second. It's right. Ow!
I'm sorry, my bad. I'm trying to make sure you don't got nothing else on you.
That was on purpose. What's your name? You're being mean. It's okay. I was here first.
Sorry, they're not built for comfort. Maybe if you were a little bit nicer,
I know. I was. Look, I tried
to. They have to get EMS here because they done tase him in the testes. They have to get the probes out of his pods. And those are ones that you just don't want to yank out unless you know how to hold them correctly. Supposedly, they're all males, but that's just allegedly.
Me?
Hold on.
I get mad. Like I got tattoos too. Look, mine. I
make sure you don't take
I appreciate Christ. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I got it right there because look, he strengthens me. All right, that's why.
You got him, Austin?
It's going to be pretty much an in and out thing, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it out, dust it up, blow on it, and send him on his way.
In court, the man was charged with 3 counts of resisting arrest. Court records indicate that he pled not guilty at first, but later in court changed his plea to nolo contendere, meaning he'll still face punishments of a guilty verdict, but still refuse to admit guilt. His sentence would also be a withhold of adjudication, preventing him from being convicted of a criminal offense. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 18 months of probation and has to complete 50 hours of community service.
He keeps kicking me in the head.
Yeah. Pretty sure I got slapped. That's what caused my glasses to go off.
Do I have something behind my ear, sir? Or LT?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you got a little more. You mean take a photo of it?
If you want. Yeah, we'll include it in the evidence. This guy. Does my haircut really look that bad? No. I was about to say, y'all, if my haircut looks bad, y'all better say something.
Yeah, same thing to me.
I don't think we've watched this yet. Wait, where'd it go? I lost it. Sid. Definitely, Sids and tasers are fun to watch together.
Officers are violating my rights. They have tased me. On top of that, they've done it in front of my family. They are now searching me. I gave them all my information when they tried to take me out of the vehicle.
Shane's Dumb Criminals.
Welcome back, y'all. Most creators in this genre tend to use.
I found Shane recently. Definitely go out and check him out. He can be found at Shane's Dumb Criminals obviously.
The same sources for our videos to make our content. We each have our own takes on them and cover them in our own styles. And I'm not only a participant in this game, but I'm also a fan. I'll watch the same video on several of my favorite channels to see the different takes on them. And I want to thank all of you that do the same thing and choose this channel as one of them. I truly appreciate every viewer, every subscriber, every Rockstar channel member. You guys really are awesome.
We appreciate you for putting the content out for us to check out.
So a few days ago, Van Balian covered a soft sit on his channel. I'll post a link to that video in the description in case you haven't watched it yet. It's a good one. And several of you sent me a link to the source video for that one, and I was excited to give my own take on it. But then something happened. I was scrolling through my feed and came across the same incident, only from the point of view of one of the other officers involved. So that's the version I used. Now there are several parts to this one. First, we have the arrest, complete with the tasing, of course. Then we turn our focus on the interaction with the wife. Those parts we can make fun of. After that, though, we'll move on to the part that's going to make you sad and most likely piss you off. I want to play the audio of the officer's conversation with the children so you can see the indoctrination these assholes are putting them through. I've redacted the video clip out of respect for the children. I'm not a monster. Then we'll go back to making fun of the soft sit and his dumbassery in the back of the cruiser and at the hospital. Sorry for the long-winded intro. The video ended up being longer than usual, too, even though I cut like 45 minutes out of it. So let's check it out.
Now, I've seen this video on other channels. They told her to stay in the car. Does she look like she's inside the car? Or since she doesn't know how to stay inside the car, they can tell her to move to the passenger seat, because if she gets half out of the passenger seat, she's still in the car.
On your stomach. I got it. I'm trying, sweetheart. I am trying to find Roger Taylor's number. Oh, you guys. Get back in the car right now. You're beginning to place under arrest.
I don't care whose number you're looking for. They ain't going to be able to help you now.
Now, release your hand. You did not read me my rights. You did not go over anything. You just, no, you asserted yourself and you violated my rights. All of them. Okay. Very well. All of them. Read the paperwork.
Wait. Since when do they have to read you your rights before they tase you? They have to read you your rights before they question you. It's a totally different word there that they have to read your rights in front of.
Right now. Read it. Back in the car right now. I am in my car. Have a seat in your car. In your seat. Passenger seat in your car. I am in my car. Sit back in the car. Sit back in the car, ma'am. Run the information. Run the information. Have a seat in your car. Ma'am, have a seat. Sir, I am in my car. Right over here. Sit in the right here in the passenger seat. This is the last time I'm telling you. This is the last time. No, I just stood down. Stay right.
Don't lose those papers laying on the ground. Those are the most important thing in the world.
Homer, come here. Come here, Homer. Yeah. Here, buddy. Yeah, that's from Tony. This one's from Tony. Yeah. Tony said the home dog needs some treats. Yeah, that's the Homer. Get the Homer in the house. Come here, Wonton. Come here, Wonton. Come here. Come on. Come on, Wonton. Oh, come here. I got the Wonton noodle pup. Get the wonton noodle. Get the wonton noodle pup. Yeah, get the wonton noodle. Oh, I know you don't like even. There you go. Oh, I know you don't make me in hell when you get your cookie. Thanks, Tony.
They will educate you.
Taser is not going to stop me. You're going to be okay. You're going to be 5 or 6 minutes. You understand? Okay. Do shit. Do you understand? If you lose these handcuffs, by the way. I do not. Okay. Under you. I do not submit to this at all. Yes, he does not. You can have my copy of it too. It's all on video already. All that paperwork right there. No, stand the. You need to read that paperwork.
You need to show that paperwork to the judge so he can laugh his ass off at you.
All right. You are ignoring and you are violating my rights. All of them. I'm going to make this right in front of the camera, right here. These officers are violating my rights. They have tased me. On top of that, they've done it in front of my family. They are now searching me. I gave them all my information when they tried to take me out of the vehicle. You ripped the taser shit out of me. Well, dude, calm down. Seriously, I'm not. Quit resisting. Shit. He went after me. Quit resisting. I got.
Now wait. You're complaining they tased you in front of your family. Were they supposed to tell your family to look the other way before they tased you? Because it kind of happened kind of quick there for them to do that, and I'm not sure if they'd be able to.
Out of the car and tried to hand him paperwork. Yeah, you don't get to do that. And he grabbed my arm. You don't get to do that. Why don't I get to do that? That's my free right. That's the right to identify myself. No, you violated my right. Stop fucking resisting. God damn, I'm not resisting. I'm standing. Yes, you are. Stop! I'm standing, dude! You guys have tased me already! Leave my wife alone, you mother... Yeah, kneel on my chest. That's great, dude. Do you know what you're doing? Yeah, I do. Over a little bit of a speed limit violation. Are you serious?
They didn't even pull you over for speeding. They pulled you over for your soft sit tag, dumbass.
Are you serious? Okay, let's. Do you know how many? Do you know what you've done, dude? My door. Do you know what you've done? My door, other side. You've everybody's job here. I was fighting for you, dumb motherfuckers. God damn! Stand up. I just went over this, dude. Stand up. Ah! Get in the car. It's on the grass. Get in the car. I'm trying. It's on an angle, dude. I'm handcuffed.
Door slam. You know I love those. So let's go check on Mom, see how she's doing.
You gotta love a door slam. A door slam's always a good thing. And now that I know you said that, I'm mad. Wow. Excuse me. I almost couldn't talk there. Now, and I know that you threw that in there. I'm adding it because I'm compiling a bunch of door slams and for my door slams, and we're going to door slam it.
You're hiding behind your children, you bitch.
You get out. I don't want to hurt you, okay? I just need you to move. Oh my God, you're fucking sit back. Sit back in there. Put your hands behind your back. Holy crap. This is...
I wasn't there, and I can't say for sure whether or not her head hit the concrete or whether she's faking. But either way, so we're...
Well, considering she's faked everything else up till this point, I wasn't there either, and I was listening for the hollow thud, because if her head hit the concrete with the hollowness, you'd hear it echo 2-3 times, and I didn't hear an echo, so I'm going to have to say no head on the concrete. That's just my opinion, though.
We're going to pick up at the part to where she comes to, or comes to. I don't know. It's one or the other.
What do you have a history of?
What do you mean a history of?
Like medical stuff. Do you have like seizures or anything like that?
No, but my husband does that, you fucking shocked. He's epileptic!
Okay.
He also don't know how to act.
Nice to have you back.
And he hasn't had... yeah, when your head's raw because you threw me to the
Well, now whose fault is that?
You can talk to Grandpa and you can realize.
I think they're going to be showing up, so just keep an eye out for them.
Dad, he's before.
Call Lieutenant, left him.
5 years.
Okay. Voicemail.
No, pick that up right now.
Nope.
And give that to my child.
Now, is it just me? Or is the child already speaking in half sentences like the soft-set parents? Because that was just, if the voice was a little deeper, that'd be another soft sit in the back seat, but the child's maybe 10, if that. Wow, that's some scary.
That is my husband's credit card. If it gets stolen, I swear. Please.
She seems to be fine now. You want to put her in a car so medics get here? Yeah. Okay. Put her in mine. Go ahead and stand up. You got door open for it?
I'm telling you right now, I really can't. Like, my legs cannot.
So,
Are you trying to tell me you're not smart enough to stand up? I believe it.
You slammed my head.
If you have the energy to yell and scream, you have the energy to walk. That's so. If you don't have the energy to walk, you're going to be caught.
I don't know, adrenaline.
Adrenaline makes the body work faster and brain work slower, and her brain works slow enough already, and if her body's working faster, that brain's not working at all compared to the body. So yeah.
I fucking can hear my kids. And it takes a second.
Of course you can, because you did this.
Exactly.
I didn't do anything, but thank you, sir.
You threw me out of my car. To stay in your seat.
I stayed. You told me to stay in my car, and I stayed in my car. And then you changed your wording to say stay in your seat.
Yeah, you stayed in your car, but you were popping out like a damn jack-in-the-box.
Thank you, sir. But if you're going to change your wording, make sure you understand what you're saying. I'm going to 4th grade soon. Okay. If my grandma is not...
Great example of your children.
Gets arrested...
See, I don't know if you heard that or not, but she's going into 4th grade soon. So what's that put her, about 7, 8, something like that?
Actually, the funny thing is my children know their goddamn rights that you're currently violating.
Okay. All right.
No, they know your misinterpretation of those rights, which you're indoctrinating them with.
Okay, that's all what court's for.
Yeah, under your UCC. Okay.
Or the criminal code.
No. You can ask This was unconstitutional. Fully unconstitutional. That was just hard.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just roll her to the hospital. Okay. She's claiming she can't stand up.
Grandma wants to talk to an officer.
Can't you stand up?
Wait,
she doesn't want to.
Can you pick that coin? Ren, there's a coin on the ground, baby. Oh shit.
Put her in Iverson. Okay.
I really am trying. I promise you guys, I really
Iverson,
am.
watch those kids, please. It's a bit of a hill.
You know when it's easiest to walk to a cop car? When you're sitting in your car and you don't have to.
Try as hard as you can.
I really am trying. I'm not trying to knock you over.
We know. We know. You haven't tried to do anything except for comply and everything.
Hold on. I want to pull my pants on my ass cracks.
Nobody wants to see it, trust me. It is locked. Hold on. So this is how you act in front of your kids, huh?
Sir, you're the one that pulled me out.
Oh, wait, I just talked with the microphone muted. Come here, doggies. Come here. Come here. It's company rules. Come on. We don't make the rules. We just follow all my work here. If the microphone, if you talk with the mic muted, you get a milk bone. Yeah, there you go. Come here, Wanda. I know. If I talk with the mic muted, you get a milk bone. You won't take it when I'm holding you. You won't. I know. I got to put you down. And as soon as I put you down, you want it. That's the wonton noodle pop.
Yeah, because you're pointing shit out the window. I don't know what you got. My fucking phone.
So this is the part where it's going to shift to audio only. Like I said, I'm not a monster. I'm not going to show their kids all over the internet. Even though it'll piss you off and make you feel sad for them. It's the kind of stuff you need to hear. This is what goes on in a soft-set household.
Hi. Are you okay? Okay. Are you scared? It's okay. What's your name? Okay. How old are you?
She's 3 years old.
3? I have a little girl that's 2. And one that's 6.
Officer Taylor is actually...
Afternoon of October the 12th, 2006.
Of course, it says right at the top, mic is muted. I did it again. I talked with the mic. All right. I know company rules. I just work here. One for the home dog. One for the wonton noodle pup. I know you don't like being on camera. All right. One more video about a taser, and then we're going to wrap it up for tonight.
On the afternoon of October the 12th, 2007, a man named Robert Zakansky arrived at the Vancouver International Airport in British Columbia, Canada. A construction worker and miner from Gliwice in Poland, Zakansky was immigrating to Canada to live with his mother, Zofia Zakarsky, in the city of Kamloops. Though his mother had driven to the airport to pick him up, Zakansky's flight was delayed and immigration processing took longer than expected, so that by the time he was finally released around midnight the following morning, Zofia had already driven back to Kamloops, believing her son had missed his flight. Speaking only Polish and unable to communicate with the airport staff, Zakansky grew increasingly agitated, pacing angrily about the customs clearing area, using a chair to prop open a one-way door to an adjoining public lounge, and throwing a computer and small table to the ground. Police were soon called in, and 4 Royal Canadian Mounted Police officers, Constables Jerry Rundle, Bill Bentley, Quicey Millington, and Corporal Benjamin Robinson arrived at the scene. These officers ordered Zakansky to place his hands on the counter, and he initially complied. But then he proceeded to pick up a stapler, prompting Constable Millington to shoot him with a taser-conducted energy weapon. Zakansky collapsed to the floor, convulsing, whereupon the 4 officers continued to taser him as they pinned him to the ground and applied handcuffs. In total, 5 shocks were administered, and on the 5th, Zakansky went limp and became unresponsive. 15 minutes later, paramedics arrived on the scene and attempted to resuscitate Zakansky, but it was too late. His heart had been stopped by the repeated electric shocks. The death of Zakansky remains one of the most infamous and controversial cases of police brutality in Canadian history, calling into question the RCMP's force escalation tactics and the safety and ethics of using less than lethal weapons like the taser. And sadly, this incident is far from unique. Every year, dozens of people around the world are seriously injured or even killed in police confrontations involving the use of tasers. But what is a taser anyway? How do these widely deployed devices actually work? Who invented them? And just how dangerous are they? Well, let's find out as we dive into the history and engineering of one of law enforcement's most controversial tools. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Now, if you've ever thought about creating a website, you know it can feel like a daunting task. Maybe you're an entrepreneur trying to stand out, or maybe you've just got something to say and need a place to share it. That's where Squarespace comes in. It's an all-in-one platform that lets you create a beautiful website, manage your brand, and even sell products all in one place. No coding required. Sounds pretty good, right? Now, if you're looking to make your site truly unique, Squarespace's design intelligence is the best. They've combined 20 plus years of design experience with AI to help you create a stunning website that's tailored to your needs. Whether you're showcasing your portfolio, starting an online store, or even sharing your favorite hobby, you're getting a website that feels like it was custom made just for you. Then the Squarespace payments. Forget the headaches of juggling third-party payment systems. With Squarespace payments, you can easily easily manage payments all in one place. It's super simple to get started, and they offer your customers popular payment options like Apple Pay and Klarna, making buying from you even easier. And if you're offering services or need to schedule appointments, Acuity Scheduling integrates seamlessly into your site. You can take bookings, accept payments, and send automatic reminders, all while saving time and staying organized. So what are you waiting for? Head to squarespace.com/brainfood for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the code BRAINFOOD to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video, and now back to today's episode. Ever since scientists like Michael Faraday discovered convenient ways to generate electricity in the early 19th century, artists and inventors have dreamed of using this powerful new form of energy as a weapon. In Jules Verne's classic 1871 science fiction novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the mysterious Captain Nemo uses air rifles firing special electric bullets to hunt underwater game. To quote from the book, here Professor Aronnax says, "But it seems to me that in this semi-darkness, amid this liquid that's so dense in comparison to the atmosphere, a gunshot couldn't carry far and would prove fatal only with difficulty." Nemo responds, "On the contrary, sir, with this rifle every shot is fatal, and as soon as the animal is hit, no matter how lightly, it falls as if struck by lightning." Aronnax says, "Why?" And Nemo replies to that, "Because this rifle doesn't shoot ordinary bullets, but little glass capsules invented by the Austrian chemist Lionel Brach, and I have a considerable supply of them. These glass capsules are covered with a strip of steel and weighted with a lead base. They're genuine little Leyden jars charged with high-voltage electricity. They go off at the slightest impact, and the animal, no matter how strong, drops dead. I might add that these capsules are no bigger than number 4 shot, and the chamber of any ordinary rifle could hold 10 of them." The Leyden jar, described by Captain Nemo, was invented in 1946 by Pieter van Musschenbroek at the University of Leiden in the Netherlands. Comprising a glass jar lined with metal foil with an insulated metal chain running down the middle, it was an early form of capacitor, capable of storing up large electric charges and discharging it all at once. On January the 22nd, 1898, the New York Journal ran an article on an Austrian lion tamer named Louis Komenik, who had invented a device called the electrical subjugator to assist with his act. Quoting here, "Science has come to aid the lion tamer in subduing the wild beast. The red-hot iron will, in future, be cast aside as unnecessary and out of date. Live wires, surcharged with electricity that baffle the lion's fiercest assaults and burn and maim him badly, have taken its place. The electrical subjugator is a shield of electric wires that fasten on the back of the lion tamer and are connected with a dynamo by a wire coil. In his hand, Komamich will carry a charged metal ball on an insulated handle to be used as the red-hot iron was in former days. The dynamo is operated by an assistant outside of the cage. Should a lion show a disposition to leap on Komamech, he invites attack by deliberately turning his back to the lion and apparently encouraging the onslaught. When the beast springs, his paws come into contact with the electric shield, and he receives a shock of 1500 volts from the dynamo. Thus far, the device has worked like magic. One dose of lightning is sufficient for the average lion. Whips and even hot irons they have dared, but no animal has yet troubled Komamech after receiving into its body 1500 volts from the electric subjugator. Whenever Komamech enters the cage after an encounter with a lion that has run against the electrical subjugator, he will cower away into a corner of the cage and never need any further punishment." The quote ends. 2 weeks later, the newspaper's editorial staff received a letter from none other than mad scientist extraordinaire Nikola Tesla, and, come on, you really didn't think he would notch up in a video on electrical weapons, did you? In the letter, Tesla expressed interest in Komamech's invention while suggesting some possible improvements because, of course he did, it was Tesla. Quoting here, "The subjugator referred to will do the work, but I think an apparatus could be designed that would be less dangerous to the man. I do not desire to be understood as giving the matter deep thought, but believe that if instead of the armored back pads, the trainer used a wand with 2 prongs at one end, better results would follow. This wand would be connected with the supply cables and could be applied to any part of the animal's body at will. Its operation would be precisely the same as the subjugator here illustrated, the 2 prongs supplying the positive and negative poles of contact found in the flattened wires. With this wand, an animal could be simply shocked, stunned, or killed as required." Quote ends. If this description sounds familiar, then yes, Tesla really did casually invent the principle of the cattle prod in a brief letter to the editor. But lest you think such nonchalant genius was par for the course, you can check out our previous video, The Many Myths Surrounding Nikola Tesla, and most everything you know about Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison is probably wrong, to learn the truth about this very over-memed and very misunderstood historical figure. The invention of the first practical electric cattle prod, or stock prod, is usually attributed to Texas cattle baron Robert J. Kleberg Jr. in the 1930s, though a similar device had been developed by cattleman Jacob Fafoglia a decade earlier. The first commercial cattle prod was created by Chicago inventor Paul D. Humes and produced by the Hot Shot Products Company of Savage, Minnesota, starting in 1939. Credited with revolutionizing the livestock handling industry, this device contained a battery, electric oscillator, and air core transformer or solenoid coil that converted the low-voltage direct current of the batteries into high-frequency, high-voltage electricity capable of delivering a painful shock while inflicting no permanent damage. At around the same time, a Berkeley, California police officer named William H. Smith invented the stun glove. Powered by a 12-volt battery, this device could deliver a painful 500-volt shock that was designed to give law enforcement a safer means of subduing subjects. However, due to the heavy batteries required and the high risk of injury to the officer using it, the stun glove was never adopted. It was not until 1964 when the Hot Shot Company patented a nightstick with electric shock means that electroshock weapons entered widespread use with police and corrections officers. But while stun batons were meant to be more humane and less injuring than regular nightsticks and other conventional weapons, they were inevitably abused, with electric batons being infamously used against protesters during the civil rights movement and as a form of torture by military intelligence agencies. Indeed, violent clashes between police and protesters, such as the 1964 University of California Berkeley protests, the 1968 protests at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, and the 1970 Kent State University shootings, revealed severe deficiencies in the police's arsenal of weapons. At the time, the typical sequence for escalation of force went from verbal commands to manual control, handcuffs, batons, and finally firearms. The huge gap in stopping power between batons and firearms resulted in unnecessarily large numbers of suspects being shot and killed by police. And while chemical mace, by pepper spray, had recently been introduced on a large scale, this had serious limitations. Mace had a very short range, risked also affecting the officer deploying it, and could be ineffective against highly agitated suspects with high pain thresholds, especially those under the influence of drugs. The same went for electric batons, whose shocks were only designed to inflict pain. It was clear that a new type of weapon was needed to allow police to subdue dangerous suspects without having to resort to lethal force. Enter Jack Higson Covert Jr., a 47-year-old physicist and researcher for North American aviation, then working on NASA's Apollo moon landing program. Born in New York City in 1920, Covert earned a doctorate in nuclear physics at the University of Chicago, studying under legendary physicists Enrico Fermi and Edward Teller, creators of the first nuclear reactor and hydrogen bomb respectively. During and immediately after the Second World War, Covert worked as a test pilot for the US Army Air Force and the US Navy before becoming a researcher for North American Aviation, IBM, and Hughes Aircraft. He was also an amateur inventor, creating gadgets as diverse as voice-activated switches and an electric toothbrush. In the late 1960s, however, Covert became increasingly concerned about a recent rash of aircraft hijackings. While the US Federal Aviation Administration began placing armed sky marshals aboard commercial flights starting in 1962, actually subduing hijackers remained a challenge, since discharging a firearm inside an aircraft fuselage risked triggering an explosive decompression. Then, in 1967, Covert read a story about a man who was temporarily immobilized but otherwise unharmed after accidentally walking into an electric fence. Realizing that the higher amperage of the fence had likely overwhelmed and paralyzed the man's motor neurons and muscles, Covert set about creating a portable weapon that would replicate this effect, allowing criminals to be quickly and safely subdued, even inside a pressurized aircraft. After 2 years of tinkering, Covert designed a flashlight-shaped device that used a small gunpowder charge to fire 2 dart-like projectiles connected to the launcher by 5-meter-long insulated wires. When these darts embedded themselves in the target, they would deliver an incapacitating jolt of 50,000 volts. To name his invention, Covert turned to his favorite childhood books, the long-running Tom Swift series, launched in 1910 by book publisher Edward Stratemeyer and written by a stable of ghostwriters under the collective pseudonym of Victor Appleton. The series followed the adventures of the titular hero, a teenage inventor who creates all manner of outlandish devices in order to save the day, from flying submarines to more practical gadgets like a technique for making synthetic diamonds or a telephone that can send photographs. That'll never catch on. Specifically, Covert drew inspiration from the 1911 series entry Tom Swift and His Electric Rifle, or Daring Adventures in Elephant Land, in which Tom goes ivory hunting in Africa and invents a special rifle that shoots lethal bolts of electricity resembling ball lightning. And to learn more about this fascinating and mysterious natural phenomenon, please do check out our previous video, What on Earth is Ball Lightning? Initially, Cover used the initialism TSER for Tom Swift's electric rifle. However, as he told the Washington Post in 1976, I got tired of answering the phone TSER, so he added an A to produce the more pronounceable acronym Taser. Furthermore, the name evokes the word laser, itself an acronym for light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation, and implied that a taser was something that tased someone, a verb that stuck. And to learn more about lasers, please do check out our previous video, Who Invented the Laser and How Do They Actually Work? In 1970, Cover founded Taser Systems Inc. in Industry City, California to manufacture and market his invention. The first commercial taser, dubbed the Public Defender, went on sale in March 1975 for $200. That's around $1,200 in today's money. Cover promoted his invention as the first effective means of defense that does not destroy living tissue or vital organs. And while he acknowledged that the device could potentially be deadly to those with pacemakers or other heart conditions, he argued that, quote, there is no weapon, technique, or procedure for subduing attackers or restraining crowds that does not involve some risk of injury. Initially, Cover marketed the Public Defender to airlines and airport security for use against hijackers, but they ignored it, opting instead for baggage searchers, metal detectors, and X-ray scanners. Sky Marshals were issued with special frangible bullets that could take down a person but not penetrate the cabin of an airliner. Cover thus turned his focus to law enforcement. Yet, while the taser neatly filled the giant gap in police officers' escalation of force spectrum, most departments were lukewarm or even downright hostile toward the device, with one lieutenant from Akron, Ohio, calling it a horrible device that should be banned from the marketplace. While other officers were more enthusiastic, only 10 of the first 1,000 Taser Public Defenders produced went to law enforcement, the rest being purchased by private citizens. And it was not long before some of those ended up in the hands of criminals. In 1975, a gang in Miami, Florida stole 9 tasers from a gun store and used them to rob a gas station. Later that year, a gang of robbers broke into a home in Bluebell, Pennsylvania, and used tasers to torture the owners. In the wake of such incidents, in 1976, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms, the ATF, classified the Taser Public Defender as a Title II weapon, putting it in the same category as machine guns, suppressors, and other highly regulated devices. This greatly restricted the number of individuals and agencies that could legally purchase tasers, threatening to put Jack Cover's company out of business. The following year, however, the ATF reclassified the taser as an ordinary firearm, allowing it to be purchased by registered gun owners. Still, these federal regulations severely limited Taser Systems' potential customer base, and the company struggled to turn a profit. Then, in 1980, Cover was finally granted a reprieve by the Los Angeles Police Department. On January 3, 1979, a utility worker from the Southern California Gas Company was dispatched to the home of 39-year-old Eula May Love of West Athens, Los Angeles, to shut off her gas supply. Love's husband had died of sickle cell anemia 6 months before, leaving her struggling to pay her bills and support her 3 young daughters. When the worker arrived at the house, an enraged Love chased him away with a shovel. The worker called the police, who soon arrived with more workers from the gas company. Upon spotting the new arrivals, Love grabbed a kitchen knife and made to chase the workers away. When ordered to drop the knife, she refused, instead tossing the knife at the police. 2 officers, Lloyd O'Callaghan and Edward Hobson, proceeded to open fire, shooting Love 12 times and killing her instantly. While the officers were eventually cleared of wrongdoing, the incident shone a spotlight on the LAPD's excessive use of force and prompted the department to buy large numbers of tasers as a less lethal alternative to firearms. While the sale helped keep Taser Systems afloat, federal regulations still hampered their expansion. In 1993, a 73-year-old Cover was contacted by brothers Richard and Thomas Smith of Scottsdale, Arizona, who purchased his taser patent and modified it to use a cartridge of compressed nitrogen instead of gunpowder to launch the darts. As expected, the ATF did not classify this new device as a firearm, instead designating it a conducted energy weapon, or CEW. As a result, it could be openly sold to the public without a license. Dubbed the Air Taser 34,000, the product was first offered for sale in 1994 through electronics and novelties retailer The Sharper Image. For over 30 years, the Smith brothers have claimed that their invention was inspired by the death of their friends and high school football teammates Todd Bogers and Corey Holmes in a 1991 road rage incident. In the wake of the shooting, the brothers brought their mother a handgun for self-defense, prompting them to wonder if there was a less lethal solution. However, the story has been called into question, with the families of the slain men pointing out that they were killed in 1990, not 1991, and that they were not, in fact, friends with the Smith brothers. Indeed, while Richard Smith was on the same high school football team as Bodgers and Holmes, they did not play during the same years. As Todd Bodgers' father, John Bodgers, later told Reuters, Smith ran a whole advertising campaign based on the murder of my son. He profited off that and didn't ask for permission. He's making money off of being a great liar. Indeed, Air Taser, which changed its name to Taser International Inc. in 1998 and Axon Enterprise in 2017, has been accused of all manner of unethical behavior, including doling out large gifts and bonuses to executives and their families, but that's well outside the scope of this video. Throughout the 1990s, the company released a variety of different products, including the Air Taser 34001, the first to feature the bright yellow coloring now synonymous with the Taser brand. There was also the Auto Taser, a device resembling the club, which locked onto a car's steering wheel and delivered an incapacitating shock to anyone who tried to steal the vehicle. While endorsed by the National Fraternal Order of Police, the Auto Taser was also highly controversial, with one attorney stating that, quote, "This is by far the most egregious example of a product that allows people to take the law into their own hands." But the watershed moment for Taser International came in 1999 with the release of the advanced Taser M26, which featured a pistol-like form factor specifically designed for carry on a police officer's duty belt. More importantly, the weapon was the first to incorporate neuromuscular incapacitation, or NMI technology. Previous Taser models, like stun guns and electric batons, mainly stimulated the sensory nerves and were potentially ineffective against suitably motivated or agitated individuals. NMI, by contrast, directly affects the motor nerves and muscles, temporarily paralyzing the target regardless of their motivation, strength, or pain tolerance. The M26 was an immediate hit, and by the year 2000, more than 500 law enforcement agencies across the United States had adopted the device as standard equipment for duty officers. While more advanced models have been produced since, the original M26 still provides a good model for how the Taser system works. The weapon consists of two main parts: the main body containing the electronics, battery, and trigger, and a disposable cartridge containing a pair of 1.6 gram darts and thin lacquered connecting wires and a compressed nitrogen propellant cartridge. When the trigger is pulled, the nitrogen cartridge propels the darts at a speed of around 200 km per hour toward the target, the connecting wires spooling out behind them. In a commercial taser, the length of these wires is around 4.5 meters, while modern law enforcement tasers have more than 3 times that range. In early models, the wire spools were mounted to the cartridge, but this caused the darts to yaw and effective penetration. In current models, the wires deploy from spiral grooves in the rear of the darts, causing them to fly straighter. The darts themselves, which measure around a centimeter long, are extremely sharp in order to penetrate thick clothing and barbed to prevent them from being jarred loose or pulled out by the target. In order to create an effective incapacitating circuit, the barbs must land at least 100 millimeters apart, otherwise the electric pulse might only inflict pain and fail to subdue the target. For this reason, tasers are potentially ineffective at short ranges. To counter this, past models featured built-in lasers to help aim the darts, while newer models allow the shooter to fire one dart at a time to create their own spread. Because the darts may get caught in clothing and fail to directly contact with the target's skin, the taser's electronics are designed to generate a brief high-voltage pulse, generating arcs that ionize the surrounding air and allow current to flow onto the target's body. The circuit produces a peak voltage of 50,000 volts, but due to the skin's resistance, only around 1200 volts is actually delivered to the target's body. Once contact has been established, the taser delivers a series of 100 microsecond electrical pulses with an average current of around 2 milliamperes. While this higher amperage allows the taser to stimulate the motor nerves instead of simply inflicting pain, it can also potentially affect the cardiac nerves and cause the target's heart to fibrillate or even stop. Thankfully, however, the taser uses a number of clever tricks to prevent this from happening. Firstly, the mechanical design of the taser takes advantage of the fact that the heart is surrounded by a thick shell of skeletal muscle. Electricity applied to the exterior of the body will thus tend to flow laterally along the muscle fibers and motor neurons rather than penetrate inwards toward the heart, especially at high amperages. Secondly, the circuitry of the taser is designed to exploit the difference in pulse length and amperage needed to stimulate skeletal versus cardiac muscle, a property known as chronoxy. The chronoxy of heart muscle is 30 times longer than that of skeletal muscle, while around 100 times as much current is needed to make the heart fibrillate as to make skeletal muscle contract. Thus, the taser's 100 millisecond 2 milliamp pulse waveform is able to completely paralyze the target's skeletal muscles without coming close to the amperage or pulse length required to trigger fibrillation. A possible exception would be if the target had a pre-existing condition or the two taser barbs struck very close to the heart itself. An exceedingly rare occurrence. Even so, there is still a potential problem. If the target's muscles are stimulated too powerfully, they could overstrain themselves, inflicting serious injuries. This is what happens to certain sufferers of tetanus, severe muscle spasms caused by a toxin produced by the bacterium Clostridium tetani. And to learn more about this terrifying disease, please do check out our previous video, Can You Actually Get Tetanus from Stepping on a Rusty Nail? But once again, the taser is designed to get around this. The force with which a muscle contracts is related to the frequency of the nerve impulses it receives, with the maximum rate being around 70 pulses per second. However, the taser delivers only 19 pulses per second, enough to paralyze the target's muscles, but not enough to induce dangerous contractions. Once the barbs are embedded, the shooter can pull the trigger multiple times to deliver additional jolts to the target. In addition, most current taser models allow for so-called drive stunning, in which a voltage is applied across the terminals and the terminals driven into the target's body to induce pain, as in a regular stun gun. Typically, this can be done either before or after the darts have been fired and produces a large, menacing-looking electric arc that can be used on its own for intimidation and de-escalation. Once fired, the cartridge containing the darts and nitrogen propellant must be replaced before the taser can be used again, though newer models like the Taser X3, released in 2009, feature multiple cartridges, allowing several shots to be fired in quick succession. Finally, all tasers are equipped with so-called anti-felon identification, or AFID system, which, when the cartridge is fired, ejects tiny paper dots printed with the weapon's serial number. This allows every use of the weapon to be easily traced, helping to curb their theft and use by criminals. Furthermore, the timing and duration of every electric pulse is logged by the taser's internal memory for later forensic examination. Since the early 2000s, the taser has seen an extraordinary surge in adoption both domestically and worldwide. Currently, taser-conducted energy weapons are used by over 15,000 law enforcement and military organizations in over 40 countries. In the United States alone, nearly 90% of the nation's 18,000 law enforcement agencies use tasers, the weapons being carried by more than 375,000 individual officers. Meanwhile, more than 181,000 private US citizens use tasers for personal defense. According to Taser International, today, Axon Enterprise, around the world, tasers are fired more than 620 times every day and have been used more than 680,000 times since their introduction in the early 90s. The widespread popularity has made Axon extremely successful, the company currently being valued at more than $19 billion. But are these devices actually effective? Well, in a word, yes. Studies have overwhelmingly shown that in the vast majority of cases, the taser does exactly what Jack Cover intended it to do: give police a less lethal means of subduing violent suspects. In a 2019 paper titled Benefits, Risks and Myths of Taser Handheld Electrical Weapons, research led by Axon Enterprise board member Mark W. Kroll wrote that, quote, handheld conducted electrical weapons, CEWs, have been used 3.9 million times in the field in 107 countries. Those nearly 4 million discharges resulted in a 65% reduction in subject injuries versus batons, manual control, and pepper spray. End quote. Meanwhile, a 2010 study titled Injuries to Police Officers and Suspects in Police Use of Force Cases, a quasi-experimental evaluation by University of Chicago researcher Bruce G. Taylor, found that across the United States, the use of tasers reduced suspect injuries requiring medical attention by 79% over the past 2 decades. A 2008 study on the Calgary Police Service in Alberta, Canada, came to a similar conclusion, finding that a full 99.75% of shocked victims received only mild injuries. Only pepper spray was found to be safer. Yet, despite such findings, the use of tasers has not been without controversy, as a small but significant number of people have been seriously injured or even killed in incidents involving police use of CEWs. According to human rights organization Amnesty International USA, by 2018, at least 1,000 people in the United States were killed as a result of taser use by law enforcement, with 49 of those deaths occurring in 2018 alone. Many of those deaths have sparked national controversies. For example, Canada has seen not only the 2007 case we looked at earlier, but also the 2005 killing of Kevin Geldart. Geldart, 34, was an inpatient at the Moncton Hospital Psychiatric Ward in New Brunswick, where he had been admitted for struggles with bipolar disorder. Around 9 p.m. on May the 5th, 2005, Geldart walked out of the hospital against medical advice, claiming he was going for a cigarette. Hospital staff called the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, who soon found Geldart in a nearby bar, talking to himself in a mirror and threatening the other patrons. In attempting to subdue Geldart, police sprayed him with pepper spray and shot him multiple times with a taser, whereupon he collapsed and became unresponsive. Paramedics later pronounced him dead of cardiac arrest. During the subsequent inquest, the forensic pathologist attributed Geldart's death to a medical condition often brought up in cases of Tesla-related death: excited delirium. Described as a state of high psychomotor agitation characterized by anxiety, hallucinations, violent and erratic behavior, increased strength, and insensitivity to pain, excited delirium is often associated with severe mental illness or chronic abuse of stimulant drugs like cocaine or methamphetamine. The condition is thought to produce an elevated heart rate and blood pressure, sometimes leading to sudden cardiac or respiratory arrest under conditions of extreme stress, such as being restrained by police or shot with a taser. However, the existence of this condition is controversial, with excited delirium not appearing in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM. And while the condition has been recognized by the National Association of Medical Examiners and the American College of Emergency Physicians, a 2017 investigation by Reuters discovered that 3 of the 19 members of the task force which made these decisions were paid consultants for Axon Enterprise, the manufacturer of tasers. Whoops-a-daisy. Indeed, as Warren Spitzer, former chief medical examiner in Michigan, notes, for psychiatrists, this is a rare condition that occurs once in a blue moon. Now suddenly, you are seeing it all the time among medical examiners, and always police and police restraint are involved. The quote ends. For many human rights advocates, like Eric Balaban of the American Civil Liberties Union National Prison Project, excited delirium is simply a convenient cover for police brutality. To quote him, there remain many questions. Excited delirium still doesn't exist as a recognized diagnosis. It can't be found in any medical textbooks, and the AMA still doesn't recognize it as a diagnosis. Medical examiners only picked up the term to explain and whitewash excessive use of force by the police. Nonetheless, many law enforcement agencies continue to maintain that the condition is real and responsible for a large proportion of taser-related deaths, meaning that this debate is unlikely to go away anytime soon. Yet even if excited delirium isn't real, very few taser-related deaths can actually be attributed to the taser's electric pulse itself. In the vast majority of cases, death or serious injury is caused by secondary factors, such as the suspect falling from elevated positions or onto hard surfaces, nearby flammable substances being ignited by the taser, or injuries sustained in the course of the suspect being restrained by police officers. In other cases, officers mistook their service weapon for their taser and accidentally shot the suspect. And even in those cases where cardiac arrest might have been induced by the taser's electric pulse, the suspect almost always suffered from a pre-existing cardiac condition or was under the influence of stimulant drugs. Indeed, according to Mark W. Kroll's 2019 paper, there are few verified instances of tasers actually causing fatal or near-fatal electrocution in a healthy person, while, quote, CW usage has an overall major complication rate resulting in serious injury of 13.1 per million field uses. Nonetheless, given this non-zero probability of death, tasers are typically classified as less lethal rather than non-lethal weapons. According to the Police Executive Research Forum, children, pregnant women, the elderly, very thin people, and those with pacemakers are particularly at risk of complications from taser use, and recommends that total exposure for any suspect should not exceed 15 seconds. But even in cases where the suspect is not killed, tasers have been condemned as an excessive and unnecessary use of police force. For instance, in September 2014, 17-year-old Bryce Masters of Kansas City, Missouri, was shot with a taser during a routine traffic stop. Masters went into cardiac arrest, and while he was eventually revived, he suffered a traumatic brain injury that continues to affect his memory and cognitive abilities. As a result, in 2016, he filed a lawsuit against Axon Enterprise and the Independence Police Department. More infamously, on November 14, 2006, fourth-year UCLA student Mustafa Tatarabinajad was handcuffed and drive-stunned 5 times by campus police for failing to produce his campus ID. Tatarabinajad, of Iranian descent, refused to show his ID because no other students had been asked to do so, and he felt he was being racially profiled. And who can forget the September 17, 2007 incident at the University of Florida when 21-year-old student Andrew Meyer was detained by police after heckling Senator John Kerry at a public forum. While being restrained and drive-stunned by 6 police officers, Meyer uttered the infamous phrase, "Don't tase me, bro," a phrase which has become an immortal, if morbid, fixture of American pop culture. American police files abound with similar cases of police using tasers on very young children or elderly people who failed to stand up when ordered to do so, or deploying them disproportionately against racial minorities. Such incidents have led critics to accuse police of being too quick and eager to deploy their tasers, arguing that the manufacturer's claims of safety lead officers to underestimate the weapon's dangers and ignore alternative de-escalation strategies. Furthermore, unlike guns or batons, tasers leave few physical marks, leading some to speculate that the weapon removed psychological barriers that would normally prevent an officer from using force. On the other hand, many law enforcement agencies argue that the chances of causing serious injuries or death are significantly lower with a taser compared to a handgun, making the use of CWs justifiable in most circumstances. As Peter Moscott, a former Baltimore police officer and professor at the John Jay College of Criminal Justice, explains, so many shootings involve an inefficient taser first. They often don't work. And then what? Meanwhile, the United Nations Committee Against Torture, echoing the concerns of Amnesty International, has claimed that, quote, the committee was worried that the use of Taser X-26 weapons provoking extreme pain constituted a form of torture, and that in certain cases it could also cause death, as shown by several reliable studies, and by certain cases that had happened after practical use. Yet once again, such claims may not be borne out by hard facts. As Thomas Smith, chairman of the Axon Enterprise Board, argues, pepper spray goes on for hours and hours. Hitting someone with a baton breaks limbs. Shooting someone with a firearm causes permanent damage. Even punching and kicking. The intent of those tools is to inflict pain. With the taser device, the intent is not to inflict pain. It's to end the confrontation. When it's over, it's over. But the debate rages on, with the American Civil Liberties Union currently attempting to have tasers classified as lethal weapons. The controversy surrounding tasers is inextricably bound up in a larger debate over the role and conduct of law enforcement, being less about the weapon itself than how and when it is used. In the end, the taser is merely a tool, and it is up to law enforcement agencies, governments, and the public they serve to determine how best to use it in the service of public safety. Meanwhile, taser technology continues to advance, with Axon's latest offering, the Taser 10, featuring 10 individually deployable darts and smart circuitry capable of automatically choosing the optimal circuit path for maximum target incapacitation. In 2008, Axon introduced the X12, a modified Mossberg 500 shotgun that fires miniature tasers in the form of 12-gauge shotgun shells, remarkably similar to Captain Nemo's Laden balls in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. But while the X12 offered considerably higher range and accuracy than a regular taser, the high cost of ammunition made it a commercial failure. Currently, several inventors and companies are also working on liquid tasers, effectively electrified super soakers that conduct electricity through a pair of high-pressure water streams to achieve greater ranges than conventional tasers at a lower cost than firearms-based platforms like the X12. Time will tell if or when this technology will come full circle and law enforcement will start being equipped with real-life versions of Tom Swift's electric rifle. Thank you for watching.